Hello, everyone. Here is Group 6. Today, we are going to present construction management plan of Northside Storage Terminal project. First of all, I will talk about the main purpose of this project is to capture overflow sewage for most wet weather and collect it directly into Sydney Harbour, where it is stored and pumped into the North Head sewage treatment plant when peak flow subside. First of all, is the risk and management part.
Thank you, Chen-Xi, for introducing. Firstly, our team has divided the likelihood into 5 different levels, which are almost certain, likely, possible, unlikely, real, and by using numbers to indicate how often they occur. A larger number means a higher frequency of occurrence. Then there are also 5 various levels of consequence, affecting the environment, people, and economy. Next, please. Next part is risk register. Well, our group divides all possible risk into 5 categories: project team, project, environment, security and health, and others. Next page. That is the schedule section. For WBS, the whole project is divided into 5 different phases, which are detailed design phase, procurement management phase, preliminary management phase, and construction phase and post-construction phase. Next page. The following page will elaborate the Gantt chart of the project. The start date is 7th October 2021, and the end date is 16 July 2024, and the duration is 724 days. Next page. The red bars indicate the critical path that determine the project without slack and optimistic duration of the project. And next part is cost.
Thanks, Minhao. I will talk about the costing part. The cost consists of the cost conclusion and the cost risk assessment from the detailed design phase to the post-construction phase. Costing is an expansion of the resource required. The cost assessment is not the final result as the amount of market materials is constantly changing. Therefore, the cost assessment is constantly different. However, the cost assessment value will be close to the final amount as possible. The whole project is divided into five stages, and the cost of the 5 stage is evaluated through the table, which displays the amounts required of each project. Next page, please. The table shows a breakdown of labor costs. Number of personnel used according to the number of people required for each stage of the task, and the salary and the working days of each employer. Next page, please. Cost risks refer to the project's cost exceeding the initial baggage, resulting in a lack of fundings or a delay in delivery. Next, I want to invite my partner Tianyi to continue our group presentation.
Thanks, Zonghong. This part is WHS and the environmental consideration. There are 3 sections about this part. We mainly list 9 WHS issues. For example, the most important issue, the equipment. Construction personnel must wear equipment during construction, such as safety helmet, gloves, and boots. If not, construction personnel might be injured. More seriously, it will cause casualties. So we need some measures to avoid accident. We can strengthen the dress management of construction personnel. Next page, please. For the construction air management, we mainly list some measures to keep the construction site clean. Next, please. In order to deal with emergencies, special emergency rescue teams are needed, like establishing the project department. This department is specially responsible for formulating emergency plans and measures. This table lists some emergency rescue equipment. Next is the site management plan.
Thank you, Tianyi. We have established a total of 5 sites, all of which are located at the north side of the North Shore. These 5 sites not only have the strategic significance of starting point, middle point, branch, and end point, but also consider construction difficulty and duration. On the other hand, It is crucial to maintain a green site construction. To achieve that, the management of air and water quality, noise and vibration, flora and fauna, traffic, and spoil and waste management can't be ignored. Moreover, we also conduct a stakeholder engagement plan, which you can see from the table. First step is to identify the internal and external stakeholders. After figuring out the risk and opportunity of corresponding stakeholder, the proposed engagement method will be applied not only for keep every stakeholder on track, but also can improve the efficiency. Finally, the site-specific WHS management plan you can obtain from this table. The hazard identification can be divided into confined spaces, diseases, excavation work, falling object, and mental health, followed by the risk and the method to manage risk. Next is the monitoring and control part.
Thanks. So due to the interference of various internal and external factors in the pre-construction and construction stage, the project implementation progress will inevitably deviate from the expected track. Therefore, our team tries to avoid the above problems by monitoring and controlling the whole project cycle. In this project, our team uses 3 tools to define what and how to monitor and control the whole project. The first one is the key result areas table. In this table, the typical qualitative indications of potential underperformance in key results areas are outlined, so that we can focus on these areas rather than randomly monitoring the project. The second one is key performance indicator table. In this table, we determine which indicator should be collected and compiled with the expected data. And this makes us understand whether the project is off track or over budget. What's more, we can not just focus on the schedule and cost, but also the quality of the whole construction. Therefore, the last tool we developed is quality management plan. In this table, we list various of quality indicators that need to be monitored and controlled. With the help of this table, we can locate the quality defect in time and make improvements rather than waiting for the completion of project to be unable to deliver because of major quality problems. And next is the handover part.
Thanks, Jin. The final part is the handover and commission part. We mainly focus on handover needs and issues. We just list some of them, like the risk management and operator training. For the issues, we list this problem. Next part, please. For the commission part, because the purpose of the project is to store water, we mainly carry out water shortage function commission and related multi-system commission, like ventilation system, power system, and hydraulic system. Next is the reference part. Next page, please. Thanks for listening.